Hello and welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Chapter 2 of Hellraiser, The Road Below. This is a side story where we explore Kirsty Cotton and what she got up to when she assumed the role of the High Priestess of Hell. If you enjoy these, please don't forget to leave it a like, and really, please do share it on all of your social medias. These don't get a lot of traction, and as said with the previous stuff, they're a bit of labour of love, so as much traction as possible would be great. Anyway, that being said, let's dive right into it. We're back in Hell. We're back near the pit. Kirsty Cotton is continuing her story. The tale to the female Cenobite. I was trapped. It was some kind of magic circle. I never saw anything like it during my harrower days. Would have made our jobs much easier. The salutant is not the only glyph with powers over Hell's workers. Why wasn't that mentioned before I got trapped in that thing? Binding glyphs are triviality. None has yet been designed to properly restrain members of our order. The binding glyph wasn't the problem. The problem was what happened next. The Neithercoat family. There's only a few of them left. My family killed the rest. And you summoned me because you want me to... I want them all dead. Christ, is that really so hard to understand? So how does this work? Do you give me the power to kill them, like magic or something? Or do I make a wish and then you make them happen? I'm not making a deal with you. Not now, not ever. You make me sick. That's rich coming from a demon. I work for Hell, but it's just a job. I'm not evil. Can you say the same? Oh, please. You think I'll believe a word you say? Demons aren't exactly known for their honesty. The conversation between Rhea and the new Pinhead plays out. Believe what you want, but trust me when I tell you this. I'm going to enjoy dragging you to hell. You don't look like you're in a position to take anybody anywhere. Is that so? Kirsty Cotton begins to call Rhea's bluff. She raises her hand and begins to push, forcing it through the seal, the glyph. Let's find out. What are you looking for now? I don't know if I'd trust that book. Her hands begin pushing through the force field, considering how shitty the binding spell from it turned out to be. Rhea's grabbed the book. She begins reading it once more. Exorcio te immundissime spiritus ominous incursio adversari. Ah, the ritual Romanum. You must be joking. Exorcism. It doesn't work on Cenobites. It seems Kirsty is almost enjoying this. A bit of advice. Know your enemy. I can feel the circle starting to give out. If you plan on stopping me, I'd suggest you read faster. Scourging sigil. Rhea's flicking through the pages quickly. But then something happens. Kirsty is engulfed in winds. And there we see Rhea standing with the book open and light beaming out. Ah! For scourging Lucifer's flagellants, what the hell is this? Rhea begins running to the door. The book's down on the floor. Kirsty, still shocked, confused. Rhea opens the door and slams it. Come on, damn it. Your phone's ringing. How about you come back here and answer it? Kirsty is following Rhea through the shop. Rhea runs upstairs. She can't quite open the balcony doors, so she just smashes straight through them. She's bleeding. There's glass in her hands, in her face. She jumps over the balcony, but something stops her. It's Kirsty Cotton, the new High Priestess of Hell. And we cut now to Cordeal. Sometimes I want to throat punch her. I hate her fucking double standards. She can just ignore me calling, but if I'm too busy to pick up, she loses her shit and calls me 10 more times. Kiddo, she worries about you. Otto, I get that. I know Dad dying totally traumatized her, and she's terrified something might happen to me too. That's not the problem. The problem is... There's a beep, beep sound. Cordeal, Otto says, on the end of the phone. Kiddo, are you still there? I'm here. Weird, I thought I heard somebody get a text. She looks around. She gets on her bike and begins to pedal off. But there's no one there. Like I said, the problem. We see who's lurking in the shadows, the one who got the text. It's the Neithercoat. And the text reads, "What are you going to do to the littlest wolf?" He begins replying, "Well, I've always had a thing for dissection." And then we see Kirsty speaking once more. "Why do you want this family dead?" And we see now, she has Rhea strung up. "Fuck you, let me go, you bitch." How eloquent. Almost shades of Elliot Spencer seeping through. Come now. I'm curious, what did these people ever do to you? You think you're fooling me. You think I can't see through this. You don't care. You aren't human. You're a fucking demon. I'm not going to play into your mind games. My daughter's counting on me. And their Rhea does something strange. Some form of energy begins emanating from her mouth, and you're not taking me anywhere. Know your enemy, huh? Beams of light shine through. What the fuck was that? Another spell? Kirsty Cotton's down. Who taught you that? It's not a spell. Rhea stands up. Light and energy pours from her very soul. I didn't learn it. It's my birthright. Ah, you're something that washed up out of the dream sea, aren't you? Edgar would love to meet you. What the hell are you talking about? Would you just shut up? Rhea swoops in. Kirsty ducks. She seems almost hurt. Ugh. And no, she is indeed hurt. One of her pins is ripped out of her skull. That fucking hurt. Ugh. Ah, so if tearing out one pin hurts you that much, what happens if I pull out all of them? Rhea pulls her arms back, and the pins that adorn Pinhead, the high priest of hell, start pouring out, start ripping out of her skull. But Kirsty Cotton's not down, she's fighting back. She whips up one of her robes and it blinds Rhea. Ugh, get off me! Get the fuck... Ah! Kirsty is trying to contain Rhea's power source. Die! Would you just fucking die? But the power comes out now, so Kirsty silences her. Can't breathe? How unfortunate. Maybe I should just let you suffocate. No. I'm not a murderer like you. And the punishment you've earned for yourself, that will be far worse than death. Kirsty begins wrapping Rhea like a mummy. Jesus. That was a workout. I'll give you that anyway. Kirsty's on the floor, picking her pins up and forcing them back in her skull. Enough time has been wasted. Let's get this over with. She's now dragging Rhea somewhere. I've got more important matters to attend to. Just as the door opens. Jesus, you're still struggling. You had to know, sooner or later, you're going to end up in hell. And the door opens. It's Cordeal. Mom! And Kirsty turns. Mom! What's going... Ah. Daughter. Damn. Cordelia, baby, get out of here, run now! We get a knowing look from Kirsty. Sorry, kid. I don't mean to do this in front of you. Mom, grab my hand! Cordy, get back! The walls will crush you! Cordelia is reaching for her mother as the gateway to hell begins to close. But she won't. Cordy! She won't go. She won't let her mother get dragged to hell. So Rhea uses her power and forces her back. Get back! Oof! What the fuck? Wait! And that's it. The door to hell is closed. Mom. Mommy. And Cordelia's just left there in a pitch black room.